Well, coffee time, friends. It's coffee time. How y'all doing? It's supper time. Y'all got here quick today. Sometimes I push that button and it spins a minute. Sometimes you just pop right on in here. Come on in, grab you a seat. We got a lot going on tonight. One thing we got going on is I'm cutting up this yellow crooked neck squash, but this was straight neck. And I've gotten the neck cut off and I've got these big pieces. So what I did is I just cut it long ways, made 2 pieces, and then I'm going to cut it out. And you get these little pieces, which are bite size. Mama's got some okra already cut up and some green tomatoes.
A few green tomatoes and okra, so I'm going to finish these up while he's doing that, my okra.
And Mama, we're going to put a little red tomato in here too?
We'll find one that's not real ripe to put in here.
Because we like fried red tomatoes too. I haven't made y'all fried red tomatoes this year. I've had the past 2 years, but we love to make fried red tomatoes and top it with cheeses and different flavorings, and it's so good.
This okra, all I'm doing is cutting the ends off and just slicing it in here. That's what I did with all the rest of it. We bought this
Amish,
and this is going to make a whole lot, but what I'm going to do is take out enough for supper, and the rest of it I am going to put in the freezer, and we'll have later on.
Reckon better not freeze a red tomato then?
You can freeze it as good as green, I guess.
Okay. In this goes, so this is just one little crooked neck squash.
One squash, and
You gonna put any more?
no, that's another squash. It's big.
So you gonna use this tomato right here then?
That's too ripe. Let's get one that's not as ripe.
Oh, you want it firmer?
Firmer tomatoes, what I want. Let me look.
You want to do any more of this okra and green tomatoes here?
Yeah, I'm going to do all the green tomatoes.
These are Mr. Stripey, but they're Mr. Stripey green now.
Yeah, I went ahead and picked those out
because they don't turn into big ripe red tomatoes anyway.
Yeah, they'll be all right to. Well, I can't find one, I guess.
These are delicious, Mr. Stripey's are. And they will fry up delicious. This is the quick and easy version of how to fry them. She's going to shake these up.
I guess this is the firmest one I can find. Is that? You can wash it. And
I'll fix which one you hand me, Mama. I don't know. This is just the green tomato. Now, most of the time when you're frying them, they slice them. We're chunking these up. By chunking, I mean just getting them in smaller pieces. So they're not diced. They're just chunked up. These are the Mr. Stripey. And when they're fully grown, they're yellow and red. Now you can see this one on the inside's turning pink. That's perfectly fine. We don't hold that against Mr. Stripey.
No.
Pink inside is good.
We eat the red ones a little bit.
Oh yeah, and they look so pretty.
And Mr. Stripey, so I just went ahead and got the Mr. Stripey's. It was green so that I could
have them for tonight.
Use them in this. A green tomato's a green tomato.
This is the star of the show tonight. It's this right here.
He chunks them that way, and I cut up way my mom and daddy.
I always use a cutting board.
And I just chunk them like this and cut them.
We're doing this tonight. We're going to show you how to do this. We're also going to have Southwestern chopped beef steak. Mama's just going to have regular chopped beef. We're going to do mashed potatoes and some gravy. But y'all have seen us do that about 12 times, maybe 200.
Yeah.
So this, you've never, well, you probably have seen some version of this. But we wanted to share this with you tonight.
Yeah.
Is this the one you hand-picked, Mama, out of all the tomatoes?
It's firm. Find it hard left.
Well, I think it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cut these little busted marks off.
Get my garbage and clean it up.
You get mine too, Mama. There it is.
I'm going to. Oh, you keep throwing more down.
I got more to come.
I don't know if I can keep up with you or not.
I got more to come. More of where that came from, Mama.
Oh, look at it all.
And I'm just going to do a little slice on this tomato. Simple, easy. Dice it up. Chunk it up. Just going to roll it in cornmeal. And do you put, use oil? What do you use?
I fry it in oil, whatever oil we've got.
Which we can use some avocado oil. Now on the burger, she's going to use Bama Burger, which is the new y'all's burger season. I can't wait. Did you catch it?
Don't put all that tomato in here. It'll overpower the whole
I don't
thing.
think it cut me. Mom, you're not even concerned I cut my finger off?
Well, you want to holler real fast.
Real bad. How am I getting me home? You heard it. If I don't holler like that, I get no attention.
What did I tell you when you was little? Oh, you've got another.
You'd say, wipe it off. It'll be all right. Is it broke? Is it burning? Put all that in there, Mama.
Oh, goodness gracious. It overpowers it.
I didn't cut it, but I sure did waller over it with that knife blade.
Put that, stir that, and mix.
Put that, stir that, mix that. What on earth?
Sprinkle some salt over it and stir it in and show it to them how pretty it is.
What on earth are you saying, Mama?
Do it.
Put that, mix that, stir that. You said all your words at one time.
You understood it, though.
You said put that salt in there, stir that, mix it up.
Yeah, see, you understood it perfectly.
This is a little bit of Himalayan. Don't get my coffee. What about black pepper, Mama?
I don't usually put the pepper on it.
We ain't getting no black pepper, folks. Mama's give up on that.
Might do that when I take it fried, but not.
Now look how pretty. Beautiful green, beautiful yellow. Is it just me? Are y'all amazed at the beautiful colors that comes out of clear water and brown dirt? I mean, all you got to work with here is the seed, and you got brown dirt, clear water, and sunshine, and you get bright red, yellows, and greens, and even purples, and the most beautiful colors in the world come from the earth. And how does that happen? It's a wonderful God's canvas. All right, Mama, this is thoroughly mixed, thoroughly salted. Do you want anything else done to it?
I'm going to mix some cornstarch and cornmeal in just a few seconds.
You're mixing cornmeal
And cornstarch.
and cornstarch. We know what cornstarch is for. Cornstarch is what's going to hold that beautiful coating on these veggies. And that will do it. Here's what Mama put on the burgers. Bama Burger seasoning. This is the new y'all's. If you haven't got it, I recommend it. I'm going to show it. I didn't even do no pepper on my top. You can look down in there. You can see all that. Look at that. That's not just a fine. That is some chunks of goodness. And it smells so good. And it tastes awesome. But we got the Bama Burger going, and of course Southern Secret is going a little bit down on everything, and that's your onion and garlic, and that's going on our chopped beef steaks. Are you going to put all that in here?
Not in that bowl, because I'm going to not use all of that. I'm going to freeze it.
You're going to flash freeze this on a sheet pan?
Yeah, like, when I get breakfast, I'm going to put some cornmeal in that bowl and 2 tablespoons of about a cup of cornmeal. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
So we're going to put us a cup of cornmeal. And then we're going to breathe a half a cup. Skip that last part. So to a cup of cornmeal, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And that's going to hold our breading on that beautiful bunch of vegetables there. I do not know why I'm coughing. Maybe because I'm over here huffing cornmeal and salt.
Well,
I don't know.
The salt you had, but the cornmeal you just got out after you started coughing. So let's not blame it on the cornmeal.
Well, I was been huffing it. Yes, I started to put that in there, but don't judge me. I do that all the time, and y'all tell me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I did. I find it in there sometime. It ain't a long shot though. When I do lose it, I figure out pretty quickly that it's in whatever I used last. So if I can think of that.
Somebody told us one time that you put it in ours after we know it was in there that we had.
So I'm going to put a little salt in here. And I'm going to put a little pepper in here. Ground black pepper. That's going to be your big, bold pepper flavor. But I'm going to go ahead and slip a little bit of this table pepper, which is much finer, than the ground. And it's going to go through it more and more and more. All total, that wasn't much. You want any ranch dressing good in this? Nuh-uh.
No.
I would put a little dry ranch in it, some y'all's ranch, because it would be good. Mama, there's your cornmeal, cornstarch, salt, pepper blend. You can get a wide whisk like this, you can mix this.
You get going, boy.
Well, now hold it, Mama. You gotta have something inside this whisk.
You want a spoon?
You went wild with it.
I got too fast for you.
You gotta be able to fold it now.
Maybe take some out.
If you'll slow down a little bit. That ain't slow. Patience.
Patience.
Come on, patience. Give me a chance to cook this. Do you want this put in something separate?
I'm going to put it in the skillet and start
Well,
frying.
go ahead and take this over and fry it. You keep putting that wet, we ain't never gonna get it mixed. You want to coat them good. Coat them good. Even if you're working with patience and she wants to fill your bowl completely full, don't you let her. That's covered. I may have to make that chemical equation again with that cornmeal and that cornstarch. Are y'all having a cup of coffee this evening? You having a Coca-Cola? What y'all doing? Did you have a good day? It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. What's that mean to you? Are you off on Saturday? Love me some fried okra. Linda, oh my goodness. Me too. I haven't had fried okra in years. It sounds really good. Oh, Karen, come on now. Buy you some okra at the farmer's market or even at the Walmart and fry it up. You just do okra. You don't have to have this other hot mess. You don't have to have squash and tomatoes and green tomatoes. And it's good. It is. But if you just have okra, use okra. If you have green tomatoes, use green tomatoes. You can fry red tomatoes just like you can green tomatoes. A lot of people will say, oh, you can fry red tomatoes, they fall apart. That's a myth.
Cut them thicker.
Cut them thicker and don't get the ones that are already falling apart before you start frying them. I've never had it. Bobby, you gotta have some of this. This is good. This is not just something we made up. This is an old, it ain't something we made up, is it, Mama?
No, Mommy always fixed it, but she didn't.
Turn your light on over there, Mom.
She didn't put ripe tomatoes in it.
She did everything with the right tomatoes. See what Mama's doing, so y'all know how to finish it off. Now look at that big skillet that was in that little bowl. And she didn't have no more. That's it. Mama, you get close up.
Johnny, I didn't know you. Here, put some more in there.
Yeah.
Beat you up.
Oh. Put some more. I guess I can just use the rest of this and put some more of this. We ain't gonna need all this, are we, Mama?
Not all that okra. No, I'm gonna freeze some. Just
I know, but what I'm saying is we need much more of this.
No. We'll have
That's what I was thinking. You can shake it down. You'll see some of your, that will separate out. And you'll know, if I got a little bit more, can I put one more little spoonful in there? I probably can. Probably I can. Now your okra is going to be a little slimy. Don't pay no attention to that. It's going to go away when you fry it. Okra is just a slimy little vegetable. But when you fry it, you do this right here. That slime, that okra slime, will help hold it on here. Now what she's got in the microwave, in the Micro Pro Grill, is our hamburger patties, which I'm going to doctor mine up, make him into a Southwestern chopped beef. Mama, you want any Southwestern onions, tomato, anything on yours?
No, I'm not eating tomatoes with my dinners, but I don't want it chopped up on my
Covered deliciously. And here's enough to freeze. Believe me. You going to freeze this for another meal, or are you going to do 2 meals of this?
Now I'll see how much is in it first.
A little goes a long way, folks. A little goes a long way.
We'll divide that up.
But we know that now.
No, set it over.
Alright, so it goes over here. And I'm going to start preparing for the chopped beef. Something just flew on my head.
Dude, I brought those apples in here to work up some more apples. It might be nasty.
I tell you what, I'm so sick of gnats. And we take the garbage out more than once a day. It goes outside. And I've got little traps, and they're working. It ain't that they're not working. Because everywhere you look, I mean, there'll be a whole little cup of those little floating boogers in there.
But I brought apples in.
You put a little bit of red wine vinegar, maybe a little bit of balsamic vinegar, something sweet and smells good. Put your little Dawn dish liquid in it. Smell them tomatoes. See if you get all the rotten out of it. I did. And you'll have your little tugboat full of them little buggers.
Sean, I took this and there's no left in there. You have meal left, so you can do it.
I did, didn't I, Mama? You proud of me?
Yeah.
She's proud of my skills tonight. Y'all don't always hear that, do you?
You did well.
Tomato spots are funny. You can cut the spot off, but then you gotta smell it. Make sure you got all the residue down deep enough to get everything that you should get. The residue. Whatever. That rotten tomato. Oh, mercy.
The rest.
Mama's making fun of me. I could hear it. I was trying to think of what would it be called. Rotten tomato.
The bad stuff.
Now, Mama, you don't want any onion, or do you want onion?
No, I don't. There was.
Well, I've got some tomato here. No, it smells so good. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Now that rotten right there, I don't want it over here near my unrotted. So what are y'all having tonight? Are you just having something out of the garden? As much as I am already thinking about fall, I hate to see summer go. Our kids went back to school here this week, and I hate to see summer end. Not the hot weather, not the humidity, but I hate to see the garden go. I want to walk out the back door on the patio and find some fresh vegetables, onions, green onions, tomatoes, squash, zucchinis.
Well, that's where those green tomatoes come from, and that's where the squash.
You got green tomatoes?
Not green.
I mean green onions?
No, there's just 2 or 3 coming up. Where I sowed the lettuce is coming up.
When you sowed those roots, have all those come up?
No, just a few of them.
Not all our rooty ones, but we've got a few. It can be done. It may not be consistent because Mama sowed a bunch of roots, and some of it's our fault. We like to put them in a cup of water overnight and then sow them the next day. Sometimes some of them got left a day or so, and they may have been too wet. You reckon, Mama?
Yeah, they might have dried out some of them laid over here too long, but I did get out there.
We're going to go over to the stove now and check out Mama. I'm going to try to be gentle with y'all because she's starting to flip. And I want you to see this beautiful development that's going on over here. Show them what you got going on, Mama.
I'm putting a little more oil in there because it's getting dry. And all I'm doing is just turn them. I've got my potatoes back here and the meat in there. But see how they're red and all this, you know?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And when you take your okra out of the freezer, I put mine in bags most of the time, or containers. Don't let it thaw completely out before you put it in your skillet. Just take it to frozen and put it in here and turn it real low until it get thawed and stuff, because you don't want it to thaw out and sit there, because it does make the okra and stuff different.
If it thaws out, you're saying it gets softened before you...
Well, you can thaw it and put your meal on it, but you don't want it to sit there and thaw completely out. I put it in there and sprinkle my meal and cornstarch over it.
I see what you're saying.
You put salt and pepper in there,
I
right?
did in the flour.
Okay.
You want to taste one, see?
No, they ain't done yet. I've got it on low, or medium.
How much longer are you going to...
Well, the potatoes just now starting, so it'll take a few minutes. We'll just have to keep them company.
Keep on keeping on. I'm getting out other stuff here. I'm multitasking, Mama.
Oh boy.
Are you proud?
I am proud of you.
That's what all this movement is. People.
Do what?
That's what all the movement was. I was getting stuff out of the refrigerator that I needed.
Oh, you're making them sick.
I hope not. I might have that much shortly. Mama made before 6 o'clock this morning. Mama was up and making fried pies. You know what I just realized? And y'all gonna kill me. I didn't plug the microphone. Why am I not plugging the microphone up anymore? I apologize 10,000 times. Hope y'all forgive me. I just didn't pay attention to it. Mama, you hand me that other cutting board right there, and I'm gonna do this onion separate because I've got rotted tomato juice and good tomatoes in the same section.
I hit my crazy bone.
Which one would that? You have to be more specific.
My elbow. You want this cutting board over the head?
Yes, ma'am, I do want that.
Huh? Oh, well,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Anytime.
I don't want to get over that tomato juice with my onion. Here we go. Cut that onion. Is it too late to say roots?
Wait. No, we'll save until it frosts. And then we'll slice it.
So I'm going to save this purple root. That's all you save right there.
We'll save
Planning. Mama says we'll save them till the frost comes.
until all both frost, I should say.
Guess what, Mama?
What?
Today is the, what's that, 17th?
I think so.
And there's been 10, I think they said 10 fogs.
You sure it ain't been every morning?
Have you been looking?
No, I was going to write it down, but my poor little weak mind let me forget.
They said on Facebook, 10 fogs.
10 fog.
Do y'all know what we're talking about?
Heavy fog, light fog.
Mama, you asking too many questions. Who are you, Barbara Walters? You doing an
I
interview?
want to know if it's going to be
I didn't get all that information, Mama.
heavy snows or light.
I'm using secondhand information from the Facebook.
Well, heavy snows, a heavy fog. A light fog means light snow.
When my mama was alive, you didn't have to test nobody but her. First thing she done in the morning, when she come out of the bathroom, is go outside and see what the fog was in August. She wrote on the calendar, light fog, easy fog, heavy fog, little fog. And she wrote it on the date. And that was to indicate how many snows you would get in the, is it a certain month or just all winter?
Just, it's August, you count the fog, but it's all winter.
And she'd say we'll have three light snows and two good ones, two big ones, and one real big one, she'd say. And she was always right. And she'd tell you she was right. She'd say, this is that big snow I told you we was getting. And when she was getting ready for stuff, she'd say, now, I think we're going to get the big snow this time. She always knew. She knew. And she'd write on that calendar. And when she passed away, there was a calendar hanging there, and we went back and looked, and sure enough, it was all on there. Light fog. Temperature. She did the temperature, too. Which I don't think the temperature in August has anything to do with the snows, but she wrote the temperature down every day of what her porch thermometer said.
She wrote it down all the time.
She wrote it down all the time, but
Just
she
the
took
fog
in fogs in August. And she could tell you everything. Every day you knew the temperature, what it was. You could go back. And when she got through that calendar, she'd put it in a drawer. She could go back for years and tell you what the temperature was every day and what the fogs was. I can transfer this good tomato over here. Good tomato, good tomato. I love good tomatoes. If the realization has hit me in the past week that our time together is short.
Very short.
That I better be eating tomatoes. I ate them one night, that's all I had was just tomatoes. But the realization has hit that it's not the beginning of the season. We're getting to the end of the season. But it just seems like we were just talking about preparing for the season, and we were talking about, I'll pull that back. Here, this would be garbage, but this is your root. And here it is already over. Season's over for growing, really. I mean, you might grow a few more things, like Mama said, with frost. You can do some late stuff, but it's almost too late to grow a tomato in it, Mama.
Yeah, unless you transfer it. Get one of them great old big ones. It's already started, but you have to
sometimes I
transfer it in a bucket or something. Take it inside, and it might not survive.
All good things must come to an end, including tomato season. Now, when tomato season's over, I will really be wanting fall. What are y'all saying? Hello, Mama and John. Hey, Brenda. Hello from Arkansas. Well, hey, Norma Neely. How are you? Let's see what's going on here. Drinking iced tea, Catherine. I wish I was. We've got peach tea. We have any other?
No, I found out a regular sweet tea.
See, that's the decaf kind, the regular. But we drink the peach during the day. Ooh. How come y'all are froze? Did I freeze you? Now you're moving. Hello from West Tennessee. Well, hello, Brenda Scott. How are you? Hi, Diane. How are you? Hello from Tennessee. Elizabeth, how are you? Nancy, how are you? Would love your peach tea. Jean, it's y'all's. Y'all's brand. And we'll put a link on here after the video. Sometimes they run out, but I think they're trying to alleviate that problem and have it all the time. By the way, they're ordering. But we'll see. Let's see. Hey, Mama. Hey, John. You're wondering why I'm just reading and sitting here. We're waiting for that to keep frying. The meat's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the hamburger meat is done. We're going to chop these ready. She's keeping it hot. She's waiting for that to keep frying. The potatoes are boiling, so we're just waiting. This is part of real life. This is part of when you're really cooking and you're doing a live video. There's going to be a little bit of lag time.
If I had the magic of television, we could just say, here it is. Or somebody cook it.
Hi, Mom and John from Columbus, Ohio. We're very familiar with Columbus. I'm having cheatin' chicken. Sun with lettuce. Oh, we love cheatin' chicken, Mary. Garden tomatoes. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. That chicken will be so good with tomato. Cheatin' chicken is Tyson chicken tenderloin. We just love that stuff. We're not sponsored by Tyson. We're not sponsored by anybody but y'all's. And we love their stuff before they started sponsoring. Look at that. Now that is a beautiful, beautiful apple pie. Y'all seen us doing those apples? Well, we got more. George brought more. And look here.
He said that I asked him, did it need to be sweeter or what, or less sugar? And he said, it's just right. I fixed them pies this morning for them.
Look at that. Now, these are cold in the refrigerator, yes. You can put them in the microwave. I like to wrap them in a damp
Towel. Paper towel.
paper towel. Thank you, Mama. I was going to say tablecloth. Why? don't even use a tablecloth. A damp paper towel. Put them in there for 5 seconds. Put them in there for 10 seconds more, maybe. Right in that range. You want to just let them heat. Stop. Let them heat. Kind of like when you're melting chocolate. And that way you let them circle back and forth in on your microwave. And they don't get hot in one spot. And then you're eating with a cup of coffee and you swear they just come out of the skillet. Now, I got one at 6 o'clock this morning right out of the skillet. I did. Mama said, that's hot. It came out of the skillet. That's how I know. And it was hot. And it burnt my tongue just a little bit because I couldn't wait. But I did blow on the next bite a little bit longer. True story. My tongue ain't tender though, so it was okay. Mama, what's next? I got my Sweet Baby Ray's on standby for my Southwestern chopped beef steak for me. Mama's will be plain chopped beef steak unless she wants some onions. Do you want some thin?
No, I better not. It's too late.
Too late. It's 6:13. She ain't feeling that hot mess, she said. Do you want me to mash things?
If you'd like to.
Well, I was just hoping you'd ask me. I was just hoping you'd ask me, Mama.
You would.
Well, yeah, I said I hope she asked me to mash them.
Wash your hand.
I love to mash them taters.
You're going to touch it if you ain't careful.
Well, you got the wrong tater masher there, Mama. I was getting the other one.
Well, I got the one over here closest to me.
Are these Yukons?
It's partially. It's what I raised. They're kind of mixed.
Yukon and Irish potatoes mixed with a 2/3 stick of butter.
That was a half a stick.
Half a stick, Mama says. I thought I saw bigger. You sure it's a half, Mama? Mm-hmm, she says. Mm-hmm. Now, I like to just mash them. I don't like to whip them. I don't like to do all that mess. Because I'm going to do that mess, but I don't want to do it the whole time. I just like to mash them, let them come straight out. I don't want to release those starches any more than I have to. Don't want them waxy. I don't want them gluey. I want just delicious. I want this to be like a baked potato, flaky and delicious. Then I'm going to whip it at the end to get a little lump or two out, but I don't mind a few lumps. Don't judge me, because that to me means a homemade potato. We're going to put evaporated milk in here.
Did you put pepper?
I will, Mama. Going to put a little black pepper. You want tri-colored pepper or just black?
It don't matter, just pepper.
Put a little fresh ground black pepper. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And you already get creamy, and we're going to get some cream.
I got some up here.
And this is evaporated milk, not near enough. Good night, nurse. No. That don't even wait.
I was going to show them the okra, if I can get over here to it. This is my okra. I've kind of got the tilted, so I let the oil that was left drain down, and I'm going to take it up on this.
Well, wait a second. I'll turn the camera and let you see. Let them see. They're staring at the doorway.
Oh, sorry.
All right, here we go. Tilt you.
I'm just trying to take it up and leave the oil down there. There may be a few fall in, but now there goes one just as soon as I said it.
You said it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. And I'll take a paper towel there. I'll do it this way and sheet. it smells good, whether it tastes good or not.
It smells wonderful. I don't think it can smell that good and taste any different. Look how golden, delicious brown that is.
And I saved my oil down in there a bit there, don't I?
The old tilting pan, isn't it, Mama? Look how pretty that is. Now, these potatoes, I'm going to whip them a little bit here. I've got my cream in there, my evaporated milk. Now you think, these are a little looser than I want to serve. That's when you got them right. Because these are going to tighten up. They're going to tighten right up. You're going to think, them taters got too thick. I don't know how we got off balance here tonight.
Somebody had a cutting board and everything.
Well, I don't think that somebody done it. I think you done it, Mama.
Scoot it over.
Where's your fork? Notice I said yours, not mine, because I'm going to eat out of this one.
You're going to put that in that, and I check the potatoes with reason.
Oh, I get the dirty one again. I need that meat so I can...
There's a potato spoon.
So I can doctor.
This big one's yours.
Has it got different spices on it?
It's got more.
Which one?
The big one.
I can't tell the difference.
That one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it up.
So this is the Bama burger in the... Y'all's... Did you put any on yours?
Yeah. I didn't put as much on there.
So, well, I just took that out of that hot thing.
If
I'm gonna
you'll
go...
get it in my plate, I'll take mine up.
What are you going to do to yours?
I'm going to take the meat up. And
But
move
don't
it.
yours need to stay in there? You ain't going to do nothing to it.
I'm going to eat it.
Are you ready to eat right now?
Yeah.
I didn't know how close she was, Mama. I'm going to put the barbecue all over mine. This is just Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue all over this plain old chopped beef steak. Y'all can't see a thing I'm doing.
Do you want a roll? This has got a little bread on
No
it.
bread. We got starch. We got potatoes. We got it. Covered, Mama. So this is just barbecue, Sweet Baby Ray's, and y'all know I can't open cheese on camera.
Peach tea. Excuse me.
I don't think
or
I
do
can.
you want the coffee?
I'm gonna drink this little bit of coffee.
I'm going to get me a Sprite because it don't have the caffeine in it.
I'll tell you what, I could drink is a little orange because it don't have any caffeine in it.
Okay.
A Fanta orange. I want y'all to stay proud of me because look here, I opened that cheese up. I opened it up, had a way to open it. I didn't make it look crazy in front of y'all. So that's cheddar cheese. This is, see, that one's gonna give me a little trouble. This is the 4 cheese, and I'm putting it on there together with that white cheese on there. And it's finer grated, okay? Now, I'm going to stack it full of these beautiful purple onions. Right there. I love that. Then I'm going to come right in, swoop in deep, and get me some good old tomato. Look at that. Folks, I am running on fumes. I woke up at 3 o'clock. I went to bed late. It was almost 10:30. And I woke up at 3 o'clock. Maggie wanted to go out. I took her out at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I went back to bed, and when my alarm went off, I had not dozed another doze. So I've been up since 3 a.m. But I didn't wait till the alarm went off. It was 4 o'clock. I got on up. I couldn't wait. I hardly ever drink anything like that for supper, but we have them, and I knew they was in there, and that Fanta just seemed like it would be good. Cool, cold, refreshing. Look at my mama. Look at you. And look, you done got your plate. Look, y'all say, you always fix mama. But look at her.
I'm being good tonight.
She's trying to get some brownie points for. If you done something bad today,
No.
are the boys going to tell on you for something?
No, they won't tell on me.
Are they going to say, your mama was out here on a ladder earlier?
No, they wouldn't tell that on me at all.
Was you on a ladder?
No, I wasn't on no ladder. I didn't do nothing.
What you put a dip in there? I don't have no gravy.
Oh, that's habit. Just pure old habit.
I think it's she's rubbing it in. Right? If I had made you some gravy, it'd go in that dip, John.
Pure old habits. All I did that.
I don't need gravy. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord, and we just ask you to bless the nourishment of our bodies, dear Lord. Keep us healthy and watch over us, lead, guide, and direct us. Lead our footsteps, lead our words, and lead our actions, dear Lord. And dear Lord, we pray for all those that are watching tonight, every prayer request, every need, every hurt, dear Lord. We know you have the answer, and dear Lord, we know that you and only you can fill the need. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So this is just like downtown. This is a southwestern chopped beef steak, in my opinion. It's just a plain chopped beef steak with a little Bama burger on it, a little bit of y'all's seasoning, and a little bit of Southern Secret y'all's seasoning. It's got salt and pepper right off the table. It's got barbecue sauce, which was Sweet Baby Ray's, and it's got 2 cheeses, cheddar, and a 4-cheese blend. Really, it's got about 5 cheeses in it, I guess. And it's got a homegrown red tomato and some purple onion. There's Mama's delicious homemade potatoes. And look at this okra. This is the star of the show tonight. That is what okra, yellow squash, green tomatoes, red tomatoes. Anything else you put in there, Mama?
Oh, salt.
Salt, pepper, cornmeal, and a little bit of cornstarch will do. Now that cornstarch, look, it holds that bread on that red tomato. Some of y'all said you can't do a red tomato. Well, right there it is. That's proof right there. You can, and it will hold on there.
It's delicious. I've been waiting for this.
Oh, my, Mama. That is absolutely delicious. Now,
I want some of that tomato there for my potatoes.
there is not any way that Mama and I will eat that whole big fried plate right there.
But I'll eat it for lunch tomorrow.
Tonight. It will be so good left over though, won't it, Mama?
Yeah, I warm it just enough, a little bit. And
You can warm it, and it is so good. I'm going to trick you, Mama. I'm going to put tomato in my gravy spot.
well, I know that I made that whole for some reason.
There you go.
Habit.
I love tomato and mashed potatoes. And
I
so-
want the salt now. Just do with this. I'll have to do the hard work and crank it.
I'll crank it. Let me crank it.
No, I believe I've got enough. I seen it falling.
Yeah, I think you have too, Mama. I've seen it falling. I didn't salt mine though. And if we want dessert, which we probably won't, we can eat a pie. I'm going to save that for in the morning with my coffee. If I wake up again at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll have a reason to get up and get with it. One of Mama. Have we had any of this year? This is our first, isn't it?
This is our first fresh like this.
We had some frozen okra, but this is our first home okra squash.
With the squash and tomatoes.
We had tomatoes once, but
No. Like this is the first we've had.
this is the first, and it's so good. Now you can put a zucchini in with this.
Onions, I can't.
You can put onions. A lot of y'all asked that. You can put onions. You can even bread your onions. They're delicious breaded.
I just can't eat it. I could just eat the okra.
We're eating like downtown tonight, Mama.
I'm hungry. I'm eating like crazy.
Did you have lunch?
Oh yeah, I ate a pink 1 piece of bread with some peanut butter and jelly on it.
Well, that sounds good.
A half a sandwich, or a 4-over sandwich, what you call it.
I eat a whole one. That's what I have for lunch too, is peanut butter and jelly. Some days I like to just take the peanut butter and jelly and put it in my briefcase. I can go anywhere. I don't have to worry about if there's a refrigerator or not.
That's a good thing.
The peanut butter and jelly tastes better the longer you wait to eat it. When the bread turns purple, you know you waited long enough.
I made mine fresh right then. Mine didn't turn purple.
I love it when the bread turns purple. There was nothing better to me than going on a school trip, going to the zoo or somewhere like that, and they would have our lunches in the bus. You take your lunch, and you get back, and your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the bread turned purple, and it was warm on that bus. You don't know what I'm talking about. My
I
wife
tried
can
to put apple jelly on it.
I wouldn't like that. We film here every day. We've done it for 3 years, 4, whatever it's been. And some days I'm like, how did we ever get this straightened up? I'm having to lean way in.
We're not sitting. I'm sitting too far back like this.
Well, sometimes you're in the other room.
Don't mean to be. I'm on the corner.
Hey, from Texas. Well, Donna, how are you? Let's roll on. Keep on, keep on, keep on rolling, rolling. Looks delicious. Thank you, Charlotte. We're having fried catfish. Ooh, Mama, you can go eat with Alice tonight. That's the fish Mama likes. It's fried catfish.
I'm going to have to go get me some for them.
Let's see. Somebody needs band, they said. I don't know who that is.
Needs what?
Band.
Oh, just pray for me. Go on.
Hey, John and Momma from Michigan. Hey, Kim.
Hello.
All right, folks. We're going to go finish eating this up while it's hot. This is absolutely delicious. Try you some okra, squash, green onions, or green, you can put green onions, you want to. Green tomato, red tomato. It's all so good.
Tastes extra good to me.
I love this new Bama burger.
I put too much on it?
No, it kicked it up a whole notch, Mama. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious.
And potatoes taste so good to me, but have we had any this week?
I don't remember, Mama.
I can't even remember what we ate.
You'll have to go back and look at the videos.
I forget time I got
I
them.
think the last ones we had was Sunday.
Yeah, we had baked chicken. And we had
Dressing.
like twice baked potatoes. She fixed on the shepherd's pie.
Yeah, we had shepherd's pie.
Leftover pie. What are you gonna call it?
Easy chicken shepherd's pie.
I thought it'd been a long, long time.
Not that long.
I know.
All right, Mama, you got anything else you want to add tonight?
No.
We're going to say
I
goodbye.
look like a pig.
Well, say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama, and God bless you. And have a wonderful night.
You have a blessed night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.